Tūki runga, tūki raro, tūki whewhea, tūki hakaputāina ki te whaio, ki te ao marama. Tihei mauri ora. Mauri ora ki te whare e tū nei, mauri ora ki te papai ki mai. Mauri ora, te tini, te rahi, whakakanohi nei, i o koutou whānau, i o koutou kāinga, ngā hau e whā i tēnei ata. Raupu ki mainu, ka ke mainu mai te reo karanga, o tātou nei whare. Ara mai rā ki roto, kia ngā kaumahaki, e tū nei hei ruru hau mo tēnei hui ngā tāka. Anei a te noho potahitanga whānau, anei te whānau o Wairaka, te Põwhiri, rāhiri atu nei kia koutou i tēnei ata. Ara mai, ara mai, ara mai rā. Ara mai rā i runga i te whakaaro nui, ngā kaupapa, e ngana nei e koutou ki te ruku, e ngana nei e koutou ki te ako. Anei ko ngā kaiako, ko ngā māhita, ko ngā tini kaupapa, e ngana nei e koutou, te tikina i te mātauranga, te whakaki o koutou keti. Anei ngā rangatira o awatuahuatanga, te noho mai nei, te Põwhiri atu kia koutou i tēnei ata, kati i tēnei. O reira ko whakaaro nui tēnei, tēnei kauana, te tini ki te rahi, kia kanohi, ko rere mai nei, ko tau mai nei ki roto ki Aotearoa. Anei a whakaaro nui rere ana, ki o koutou whānau, te tāia te tau mai i tēnei ata, te tāia te tau mai i tēnei rā, ki roto ki tēnei kakupā koutou. Engari ko rātou tērā, ko tau mai, a wairua, a whakaaro, a aroha. O reira ko te mihi tēnei ki rātou anō. Kāti, e whakakapi ake e nei mihi, te whakaaro nui, kia koutou ko tau mai ki roto ki tēnei whare wānanga, ki kia nei ngā pātū, ki ngā kōrero, ki ngā mātauranga o te ao Māori. O ngā iwi, puta noa i tēnei motu o Aotearoa. Reira nei, ko ngā tūpuna, ko ngā hoa, ko ngā whānau, ko era, ko wehe ki tua o te ārai, kāti ko ngā waka i tau mai ki Aotearoa, anei te whare whakaaro e mihi ana ngā huatanga whakaaro pa ea e koutou i tēnei ata. O reira, e aku nui, e aku rahi, e aku karangatanga maha, kāti e ngā taura, e ngā tauira, tēnei te mihi kia koutou, tēnei te mihi kia koutou, pau te kaha. Kuri noa i tēnei whare, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou kata.
Ko Wairaka tēnei, ko Wairaka tēnei, ko Wairaka tēnei, ka ora e, o mai torima, o mai torima, o mai torima, ka ora e, ma te aroha, ma te aroha, ma te aroha, ka ora e.
Huri, tēnā tātou kaku.
He hono e, he kororia, he maungarongo ki te whenua, whakaro pai ki ngā tangata katoa. Ake, amen. Ki te marae, ki waho rā, tēnā koe. Ki te whare e tū nei, tēnā koe. Kia rātou te hunga mate, tēnā koutou. Haere, haere, haere. Kia koutou o te whare wānanga o Wairaka, mihi mai, karanga mai kia mātou te whānau o building construction. Tēnā koutou.
Te
te vai. O wā e pa ia le nau ele ele o lau e tu. O wā o pa ia mama manu le aso o na le atu su kua. O pauli o la tau le kua e li aki o mai.
Ngā rangatira, ka whakakaupe te kapapa nei te takutaki. Mā te takutaku e tuku. Pau a ki runga, pau a ki raro, ki taku arawao. Kia mau, kia ita, kia mau, kia tū, tauana. Ara mai te toki a haungi, hui e, taiki. Good morning and welcome everybody. Welcome to our whare. If you didn't understand anything I was saying in my speech, all I was doing was welcoming you in formally into our space. So we acknowledge your family and friends that can't be with you today. We think of the homelands that you've travelled from, and we just bring you into this space. First and foremost, to thank you for coming through the front door and not skipping this process and going straight to class and getting right into your learning. So for us, we like to acknowledge the fact that you came through the front door formally and gave us the opportunity to welcome you and acknowledge your family, your friends, your homelands, and all of those things that make you unique to this journey you're going to be on here with us. So thank you for that. You may have seen me point around to this whare, point up and down and look at the walls, and that's because for us as Māori, we understand that each po or each carving in here tells a story, shares a narrative, many a narrative in just a single carving. Stories from one side to the other and all around that make each carving unique. And for us, this here is our university. As children, we come into these places as Māori and we sit and we listen to our elders. Today, it's my privilege to sit in front of one of my elders and speak on behalf of him and on behalf of our people. So it's my role today to share some of these stories through my speech making and my formal welcoming. So again, I just want to thank you all for coming through the front door and being part of this kaupapa. Hopefully you feel a little warmer and it's going to be a little bit more special. You're going to remember this day or your whole journey as a student well into the future when you become an expert in your field and all of those great things. This place will be a part of that story. So thank you, and welcome. I'm going to now hand over to one of our rangatira, Martin, who's sitting right here, ready to outshine me. So we're going to
Good morning. You will have noticed that we're speaking English now, and that's not normally the case at a Põwhiri, so thank you for clearing the way for us to do that. Even though the formalities are over, nonetheless, tuatahi e whaia linda, te kai karanga, te manu, te kuia, tēnei tumihi ki a koe. I always start by acknowledging the other women that invite us and our ancestors in. Tuarua e te paipai tapu, Rekona, Matua, Chris, e te whānau katoa, Atamare, e te whānau, just acknowledging our chiefs on this side who got us started and everyone who has turned up to help welcome you. Tuatoru, e te rangatira nei, ka pai tō whakōrero. I don't know if you knew you were doing this until maybe 2 minutes before your meeting. But thank you for that. That was exceptional. And I think it was brilliant that he took the burden of representing you on so magnificently. So well done. Atamare e te whānau. Good morning. You're now family. Can you put up your hand if you have never been in a Põwhiri before, one of these processes? Yeah, a lot of you. They're a bit different, eh? They're not your normal meeting. They're not your normal kind of event. They're a rite of passage. And you only have a few rites of passage in your life. A rite of passage is different from other meetings because in a rite of passage, your status changes. You come in with one status and you leave with another. For some of you, maybe that was a baptism. You know, where you started as an individual person and you left as a member of your church. Maybe for some of you it was a wedding. A wedding is a rite of passage, right? You enter as a single person, all going well, you leave as a married person, right? Your status changes. And a Põwhiri is like that. So you came in as manahiri, you came in as guests, but also strangers. But now, you're going to leave as family. So this is your house now. So when you put your feet on the floor here, know that your feet are on the floor of your home. And you don't need to be welcomed in like this again, because this is your place now. And I'm hoping that you'll be in here quite a few times on your journey with us, and that you'll get to learn a little bit more about this incredible whare, and thank you for introducing it. Speaking of introductions, I didn't introduce myself. I'm Professor Martin Carroll. I'm the Deputy Chief Executive Academic, and it's a great pleasure to welcome you here. I also convey the welcome of our Chief Executive, Professor Christina Hong, who unfortunately can't be here, but wished she could be, so that she could also welcome you. I'm just going to say this one thing. I really hope that none of you came here to pass your courses and to get a qualification. It's an odd thing for a professor to say, isn't it? But if that's your aspiration, then I'd invite you to reconsider. I know a lot of people will tell you you need to go to a tertiary institution, you need to pass your courses, you need to get a qualification so that you can get a job. Worst possible advice that you could be given. You come here to learn. You come here to learn how to do things that you don't currently know how to do. You come here to learn new knowledge that you don't currently have. And you don't come here to get a qualification to get a job. You come here to get the skills and the knowledge so that you will be bloody awesome at that job. So that you will progress incredibly well in your chosen profession. And you guys are going to do amazing things. You're going to build stuff. You're here to be in the construction, engineering and surveying industries. When I drive over a bridge, I really hope it's not 50% correct. You know? When I walk into a building, I don't hope that 50% of it stands up. And so, take that idea with you, right? You want to get 100. You want to be the best at what you're going to do. You want to be phenomenal in your industry. But here's the thing. Learning hurts. It's supposed to. We're physiologically designed for it to hurt. So when we get taught how to do something, and then try it ourselves, and it doesn't work, like our hands don't do what we hoped they were going to do, or our brain didn't get us to the solution that it was supposed to get us to, that hurts, right? You get frustrated. You get disappointed. And some people can let that get the better of them. But if you learn how to recognize, we call that moment cognitive dissonance. It's the moment where our lived experience didn't match what our brain's expectation was. And if you can learn how to identify that when it happens, and instead of get frustrated by it, go, that's my body reminding me I have to learn this, and I don't have it quite right yet. That's when you come to these guys. We didn't just find these people on the street. Yeah, just checking. They are the best at what they do. They are exceptional. And they've made an exceptional choice. Like you've made an exceptional choice to choose to do these qualifications, to choose to come here. And we appreciate that. And we know it's a big choice. It's a big investment, right? I don't just mean tuition fees, I mean time. It's a big investment in your time. They have also made a big investment and a big choice. And their choice is they get out of bed every day and they come here every day to help you succeed. So when that cognitive dissonance kicks in, they're your go-to people. And I promise you, they've heard every question that there is. They've encountered every type of difficulty that there is. There is nothing that will be a dumb question. There is nothing that will feel silly. There is nothing that will be embarrassing. This is what they do for a living. And they've heard it all, and they know how to help. So please, 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 don't hesitate to work with your staff when that pain kicks in. Ka pai? Ka pai means all good. Ka pai? Ka pai. Brilliant. All right, well, I'm going to hand you over to some people who are going to be really, really, really important in your lives over the next period of time. And we'll start with one of your academic program managers. He's been in this game a long time, probably nothing that he doesn't know. Can you give a round of applause, please, for Hugh?
As Martin said, my name is Hugh Wilson. I'm the academic program manager for civil engineering and land surveying, and along with Kamoka and Sue, we're the APMs for the whole building construction scope. At present, our leader, Paul, is sick, but you'll obviously hopefully see him in a few months' time, and he'll sort of introduce himself to you when he arrives back. So welcome to Unitech, and welcome to the infrastructure and building construction industry. We are a very important industry. For the last thousands of years, professionals like you are going to come, have provided shelter, have provided safe water, provided transportation to people. We are the people that make society work. Without us, there can be no cities. There can't be the comfort that we enjoy. We are the people that build the buildings, we're the people that design them, we are the people that construct them. Okay? What you're coming into is a profession that is ancient and has been built over years of coming, over many years. So take that in mind. Remember, you are the new breed of people that are going to do this very, very important job. Now, our industry goes up and down, and as Martin kindly pointed out, I'm very old, and I've been in the industry for a long time. And it goes up, and it goes down, and it goes up, and it goes down. However, that does not mean that there's no work. There is lots of work. There are water systems that are too small. There are buildings that are sort of not that need to be built. Our community, New Zealand is growing. When New Zealand grows, it needs new buildings, it needs new water, it needs new roads, it needs all of those sort of things. In addition to that, you are the generation that are going to be facing climate change. Okay? The systems we built, the pipe systems we built in the past, are now too small because no one anticipated that the rainfall is going to come along and it's going to be twice as much as what we designed the pipe system for. So we've got a whole lot of water systems that don't work. Okay, so you're the people that are going to take that problem and you're going to design it. We're going to have storms that are coming at us that are stronger than we've ever experienced before. You are the people that are going to design the buildings and the structures that are going to resist those storms and allow people to continue living how they are. So you're coming into a very important profession, and please, as Martin said, you are here to learn, you are here to get a qualification, but you are here to become engineers, to become building managers, to become land surveyors. Okay. From today on, consider yourself to be an engineer, a construction manager, or a land surveyor, because that's what you are from here on in. Start adopting, so get involved in the industry. We'll be giving you opportunities to get involved with the industry, and I urge you to do that because it's your industry. You are part of that industry. You are now that professional. All you have to do is let people know who you are, and you'll get along really well. So welcome, and I look forward to meeting you all later on. Thank you. So Linda is going to say a few words on behalf of the construction industry.
Well, kia ora tātou, welcome. We're getting lots of welcomes this morning. I'm the Associate Professor in the construction side of the school, and I've been here for a while. I've also been in the industry since I was 17 years old, and I've never found it boring, ever. There's all these sorts of iterations or changes of roles that we can have in this industry. So I would like to welcome you and congratulate you for choosing our particular school, whether engineering or construction. It's one of the most interesting, it's one of the most, as Martin and also Hugh has said already, and has said already, this is a very important decision that you have made. It And I think that something that has been said, even it's been the last 24 hours with guests that we've had here at Unitec and MIT, is that we differ from a university in that we are getting you ready either to be working while you're studying or working after you've completed your study. And there are, as has been suggested here, there are various institutes that you can join, professional institutes. You've got the engineering side of things, you've got the construction side of things, you've got the certified builder side of things. And if you're women, you can join the National Association of Women in Construction. Although you can join it as men as well, if you wish. In fact, when I go to those events, I frequently do find several men that are actually members or they are supporters of the women that are in that industry. So I'll just keep it quite short here at the moment. Welcome. You've made a great choice. Look forward to working with you, and of course the colleagues across here again will be incredible when you get to know them. Thank you. I'm forgetting what I'm meant to be doing. I would like to now welcome Tiffany, the student president of the Student Council. Welcome.
Hello everyone, my name is Tiffany Nguyen. I'm studying civil engineering. I'm honored to serve as student president. As student council, our commitment is simple. Your voice matters. If you struggle, we listen. If you have an idea, we will support. If something isn't working, we advocate for change. Unitec is more than a place to study. It's a community and you belong here. Just in case you haven't heard, the complex were invented before mechanical clock because direction is more important than time. So don't worry if you haven't got everything that you wanted yet. As long as you go to the right direction, everything will out just fine. And fortunately, we have this amazing fellow who will give you support and guide you to the right direction. Thank you and welcome to Unitec.
All right, to finish up all the formalities, we are going to now have you all stand, exit the building, put your shoes on and go across next door for something to eat or something to drink, and that will remove all the sacredness of what's happened in here and get you ready for the day ahead. Amen.